Hey, this is Scott. So, welcome back. I'm about to walk you through a series of presentations that will cover material in this book. I hope you join me for EG00, where I introduced my intent for the series. Please see that 1 minute brief video for an overview of where we are and where we're going. So, let's look where we are in the schedule. So, last time we did sources of failure, right? So that was video 01, and so I'm numbering these. And so today we're talking about EG02, which is essentially a story of failure. And one of the things that we do is I create vignettes in the book. Really, what I'm trying to do is make it easy for the reader, and make things more interesting as they go along. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to read from here, from the book, this little vignette to give you an idea of a typical true life story of some of the problems in AI and analytics failure. So she addressed the board of directors. She had been preparing for days. In fact, her brightest minds had been preparing for days. This was not going to be a typical meeting. This was evident from the last board meeting, coupled with several one-on-one conversations with several board members. She had to successfully defend her position or she was out of a job. She was Tricia Garcia, and she was the CEO of South State Medical, a medium-sized nonprofit medical system with 7 hospitals, various facilities, and over 2 million outpatient visits per year. She followed a 10-year rise and had been at the top for the last 3 years. She was a shining star, but now she might be a falling one. The problem? The board had brought her on with a very limited set of business initiatives, expand the network, cost containment, and the like. But most importantly, they wanted her to launch an AI and analytics program. Board members were well read, and some of them had experience with the power of data-driven initiatives. They could not understand her failures. Susan was not alone. Despite all the hype around analytics at conferences from consultants, from software companies, and from marketing engines, analytics are not living up to the expectations in the majority of organizations. AI and analytics have been far from successful. In fact, over 3/4 of AI analytics projects were never run successfully in their operations. Investment in infrastructure is markedly up, staffing is markedly up, and dozens of new master's degree programs are available at top university. Mainstream news channels have been advocating all the allure, the excitement of it all for some time. We have heard we need to be more data-driven for years. Why aren't we more successful? Susan's board is not uncommon. A majority of organizations, 57%, believe that AI technologies will substantially transform their company within the next 3 years, with the window for competitive differentiation with AI quickly closing. With leaders increasingly seeing AI as helping them drive the next great economic expansion, a fear of missing out is spreading around the industry. There will be many more presentations like Susan's in the coming years as boards push on CEOs to start new programs or turn around their AI analytics lackluster results. So hopefully that was meaningful. Again, the intent here is to put into real terms stories of the need for successful programs, and then obviously go into some of the things that you can do as a leader to help ensure success. Again, so this is the ways that you can contact me. My website, if you want to look at some of the content I have on Amazon, just type in my name, Scott Burke, or YouTube. I have several channels developed there for different audiences. I apologize, my voice is going out. Thanks for joining me.